Good morning. Good morning. Okay, come on, Yogi. I'm trying to get Yogi to come on over today. And look at him. Look at how cute is Yogi. He's wearing his Hulk costume. Yes, because today is the letter Y, and it's all about Yogi. And you're probably wondering why he's wearing his Hulk costume, because he's also wearing a little diaper. And we want him to know that, come here, buddy. No, we're dressed as superheroes today because it's the letter Y. And why not? And today is Yogi Day. So welcome to Storytime with Donna Vee. I am Donna Vee, and we are live Sunday through Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. And sometimes we're a couple minutes late, but you know what? Today it's because we had to find a superhero costume. That's right. So I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. I know I am. I woke up with so much gratitude. The sky is blue. I'm so excited. All hail Yogi the King. That is right. Well, he's the Hulk today. And yes, happy Friday, Storytimers. Can you believe it's Friday? Friday, March 5th to be exact. I cannot believe it. This is like flying. The month of March is flying. Yogi, come on, just for a second. No? Okay. Well, I'm so happy that you're here today. Good morning, Aunt Cecilia. Today is going to be an extra special episode of Storytime with Donna Vee because we are celebrating Yogi and Friends. And I am so excited. And there's one of Yogi's friends, Sherry Free. Good morning. And Jim Tomlinson is here. Good morning from California. Well, I will tell you, yesterday, I didn't get it. Yogi got mail. And you know what's so funny? He got really excited. He was wagging his tail. He's like, I finally got mail. Who did I get mail from? So I was like, I don't know. Let's open it up and see. And then he's like, I don't have thumbs. And I was like, I'll do it for you. And of course now, wait a minute. Did you take it with you? It was right there. Yogi, what did you do with the letter? Oh my God, seriously? It was right there. I'll find it. I promise you. It might be underneath the books for today. That's so magical and crazy. But I will say this. Do I know what tomorrow is? I'm going to guess that tomorrow is my friend Frank Simon's birthday. Am I right, Frank Simon? I think I'm right. Because tomorrow's Saturday. And I'm not here on Saturday. But I can sing happy birthday to you today. And Yogi is your little fella. I know. You know, Yogi's got so many friends. And I wanted to show you something really quick. So I'm really excited about this. Yogi got a letter in the mail from his friends, Cinnamon and Mush. And Cinnamon is the one that looks a little bit brown and cinnamony. And Mush is the one that has a little sewn up nose. And I'm seriously baffled at this very moment. But am I? Because in this little storytime space, and I wonder if it's underneath Yogi, happens to be the most amazing letter. Good morning, Dad. What's going on? Frank Simon, I know all. The storytime lady, she knows everything. It's pretty amazing. I don't know how I do it sometimes. But yes, I know. So we're going to sing happy birthday to you, Frank. All right, hold on a second. I'm standing up. Because I know I brought his mail in here. I'm not going to show you the books for today. Holy cowabunga. That is not it. Where in the haystacks did it go? It was right here. Oh, what? I can't even believe this is happening. Sherry, I had your letter. I can't even lie. I misplaced it. And then I spent all day looking for it. And I found it just this morning. And now it's missing again. Was I not supposed to be showing this letter? I know I didn't want to show the address on there. But anyhow, baseball soon. Dad, you're talking about baseball? What, because football season's over, I know. All right, let's focus. All right, anyway. It's going to turn up because that's what happens. When you don't want something, it happens to be there. And I know that. So today's March 5th. It is Friday. It is a sunny day outside. It's the kind of day that if you can go outside, you should go outside. But I will tell you, I bet you there's lots of dogs walking outside, and some of them might know Yogi. Do you know Yogi? Because I do. Yogi's the guy over there dressed up as the Hulk because, I don't know if you know this or not, but Yogi's got an enlarged heart. And what does that mean? Well, his heart is so big from all the love that he has inside of it, but it also means that sometimes he doesn't really feel that well. And everyone has been asking about Yogi and sending love and light, and it's been amazing. And I'm so appreciative. So I thought, since today's letter is the letter Y, why not honor all of his friends that have been writing to him, sending him letters, sending him love and light and joy. So let's see if we can find the letter Y. Oh, found it. Here it is. It's on a lavender piece of paper, and it's beautiful. And they kind of look like it could have been the one that you plant in the ground, it grows up. It also just looks like the little letter Y is a little bit crooked, and then it just gets like really straight and tall as it gets bigger. Good morning, Christopher S. Strite. How are you? I know. You know what? It's a mystery. I'm telling you, I cannot tell a lie because I don't like to, that I misplaced it yesterday. I frantically was looking for it, found it this morning, proudly brought it over to the storytime room, and then, maybe I wish I did have a Scooby-Doo book because it's a mystery to me where it could have been. I don't know. Big old, we'll find it. We have time. So, anyhow, you know what's weird? That on the letter Y, there are no kids' names because I don't have any names on all of this list. Look at this list, how big it is, of all the kids that watch that start with the letter Y. I mean, I don't know. I guess we were unique in naming you Yogi. The guy next door to the salon's name is Yogi. So good morning, Yogi, if you're watching. Sure he's not, but that's okay. Good morning, Michael Bucciarelli. How are you? Y is for Yogi. So let's say good morning to all of our friends that are two-legged that join Storytime, especially one of my favorites and our first Storytimers ever who inspired me to start Storytime March 21st, 2020. Can you believe it? Holy guacamole. In 16 days, we will have hit 1 full year of Storytime. Well, 1 full year since we started. I mean, quite honestly, if I have to be honest, which I have to be because honesty is everything, I have not been here Saturdays because of work. And I've missed a couple of days. One day was for V to go to the vet with Yogi. Yeah, I know. That was recent. And it might happen again next Friday unless I might be able to find someone who wants to read for me. So if you want to be the reader and you would like to host Storytime next Friday, let me know because at that moment, I will be taking Yogi to the vet. It depends. That was wackadoodle. Did you see that? Let's say good morning to the kids because if it weren't for the kids, I would not have started Storytime because it's just the truth. I started it on the 21st of March because I knew that little TJ was home quarantining with her mommies and they're my friends. And I thought to myself, heck, if I had a 9-year-old, what would I do? Actually, at the time, she was 8 and then she turned 9 in December. But the point is what would you do if you had, to quarantine at home in the very beginning when things were a little bit like, whoa, what are we doing? And let me read to her. And her name is TJ, and she's amazing. And by the way, friends of Yogi's, yeah, they're friends of TJ's. Well, they're actually TJ's puppies. Want to see them? I'm so excited. Let's find them. Well, this is Hershey. Now, Hershey used to bark all the time through Storytime. When we would start reading books, and then all of a sudden I would FaceTime with little TJ afterward, I would see Hershey running all around. And TJ would show me in the front window. She'd be like, look at Hershey barking and stuff. I know. But it's okay. Some dogs bark like that. Some dogs go wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle with their tail, and they do that. Then there's Cinnamon and Mush, and they like to sing songs, take naps, and wear their masks. Isn't that amazing? Look at Cinnamon and Mush. being responsible little puppies and wearing their masks. I love that. Well, then TJ got a new puppy, and this new puppy is very dapper. This new puppy's name is Dash. So this morning, I'm saying good morning to all of our puppy friends. That's right. And, Yogi is not just friends with dogs. No, Yogi's got friends all over the world. Yogi's got friends all the way over in Ireland. Like, look at those. I think they're hens, chickens or something. I don't even know. They think they're chickens. You know what's funny? They're roosters or hens. I have to say, it's a good thing I read storybooks and I don't identify farm animals because I'd be in trouble. Because sometimes I get a little quacky. Then, look at these ducks. Now, I love ducks. Ducks are amazing. I think ducks are so cute. They quack me up. And look at that. Aren't they beautiful? They're little animals. You know where they're from? Ireland. Yeah, you know who they belong to? Ryan. Yes, they do. So, I'm saving some other special animal hellos for later. But right now, I just wanted to show you that Yogi's diverse and he's not just friends with dogs. No, he's friends with like chickens and hens and stuff. And there's sheep and there's like a whole bunch of animals that Yogi's friends with. Because you know why? Yogi loves everyone and everyone loves Yogi. So, yeah. Oh, and you know who else Yogi's friends are? Well, they're like pen pals because they actually haven't met yet because they're also over in Ireland. Look at those cutie pies. That's Annabelle. That's Madeline. And see that? Maddie has a little leash that says blind dog. Yep, I know. You remember that we talked about the Asl alphabet, and that's because there are people that can't hear? Well, do you know that there are some dogs that can't see, and they have to depend on the love and the guidance of their owner? I know. It's amazing. Everybody is just amazing and so different and so unique. And yeah, you know what, Frank? You're right. Yogi is your buddy, and he is the best. Mush and Cinna say hello. I'm going to find that letter. Now that we said good morning to all of our animal friends, and I've told you a little bit about the beginning of story time, and we know that there's no child's name that starts with the letter Y. Well, there is. My child, Yogi. Because we know that we love our pets so much and our animals, and they are not just dogs and cats. No, they're our babies, and we love them so much. So today's story time is to honor all of the animals and everyone out there that rescues, saves, fundraises for, and just takes care of animals. Farmers. I mean, maybe I should have sang Old MacDonald Had a Farm. I know I have that book somewhere. But right now, I think we need to just have a little bit more gratitude for all of our puppies. Oh, Ozzy is turning into you. He's slowly going blind. Well, you know what? I know Ozzy is so loved by you, Frank. And I've seen pictures of video with Ozzy, and Ozzy's a cutie. How old is Ozzy now? Good morning, Mom. This is a show all about Yogi and all of our animal friends. And yeah, I think we should celebrate them more often. That's why all of my social distancing buddies are little animals, because animals are the best. They really are. I love humans, but oh my goodness gracious. Did I lose everybody? Wait a second. Whack-a-doodle. My computer just went. Oh, there it is. Whew. Holy guacamole. I was like, somebody help me. I'm in the middle of story time. All right. Now, we had a very, very long start today, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to exercise. Don't think that for 1 second we're getting out of exercising just because we started the show differently. Ozzy will be 15 in October. Wow, that is amazing. Yogi's 14th birthday is May 23rd. Also the day that little Courtney, my daughter, is supposed to graduate from Caldwell University and walk. mean, she's still going on for her master's, but that's amazing. That's beautiful. And I'm so happy. If anybody here wants to put the name of their pet in the comments today, I'd love to shout them out and say hello. And we can send them love and light and hugs today when we are doing our love and light and hugs part. But yeah, I know. I just cannot believe this letter was right here. Am I sitting on the letter? Maybe I should get up for a second. Hold up. Oh, and squirrels. I love squirrels. Squirrels were my favorite. This is wackadoodle. And ducks. I love ducks. Here's my books for today. I put them over here, out of the way. These are my books that I have to catalog. This is Bizarro. All right, I'm going to focus. There's an elephant. He never forgets. He wouldn't forget where the letter went. Huh. So. Okay. All right. It's fine. We're going to be okay. I will actually post the letter later. Or maybe by some miracle, it'll pop up. Maybe it's on the floor. Holy cow. This is so crazy. This letter is just like, wait, hold on. Let me see. Yesterday I did this too. Where's this letter? I am so dang confused, you guys. Look at all these books and stuff. Can you imagine? Okay. All right. Shari, I'm sorry. I'll have to read the letter another time. That's wackadoodle. Yogi, did you take it with you? Did you put it in your diaper? Oh, I found it! Yes! Okay, I knew I would. Because you know why? You never give up. You never give up trying to succeed or to get what you want. No, ever, never. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. This is the moment I've been waiting for. But you know what? We're going to wait for this moment. I'm going to read it during Love and Light. Because I'm just so happy. I'm going to hide the addresses. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Miss Shari Freed. Here we go. Now I feel better. Let's get ready to stretch. Let's get ready to get all this energy now that I'm all like, we got to like focus and calm down because today's books are going to be amazing. Today's show is amazing. It's all about the letter Y. Yes, Yogi and his friends. And they're just the sweetest, most amazing friends. And I mean, look at these girls. How beautiful. Aren't they beautiful? I'm telling you, you guys, if you have pictures of your pups or your cats and you want to send them, or any kind of an animal that you have, chinchillas, maybe even like little, I don't know, if you have ducks, you could send them. And we are going to send them love and light today. But first, we know we woke up with gratitude. Listen to the way that we're all like chattering it up today. So now we are going to exercise. I want you to put your arms out. Get ready for non-spaghetti arm seated jumping jacks because these are honestly really good for you. And I actually feel a difference. So you could try it because it makes it so much easier to carry all my heavy books if like I'm, building up my arms and stuff. Okay. 26 letters in the alphabet. We go A through M in our non-spaghetti arm seated jumping jacks. Then we yell out middle, and then we start with our arm circles forward or back, whatever your choice. Get to the letter S, and we switch. Are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Very proud of you. Yogi, okay over there? He's doing all right up there. He loves it. I'm just happy to have him in story time today. The next thing we do every day is we practice the Asl Alphabet with Dina the Deaf Dinosaur, written by Carol Adebato, illustrated by Valentine. Who's ready? I am. I'm so excited because every day that we practice, we are a day closer to having a full conversation, if we need to, with someone that can't communicate like we are right now. Okay, so I want you to get ready. Warm up your hand. okay? And this is what it looks like. Now, the letter A is on the curve of the book. This is actually what it looks like. Let's see. Right there. Ha! It wasn't working for a second. Okay, now you see it. Now you don't. And now we're going to practice. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yay! Y for Yogi. Y. O. See, look, sometimes even I forget, and I do this all the time. But doing it out of order sometimes confuses me. So Y, O, G, I. Yogi. So exciting. I love it. Okay, now, what's the next thing that we love to do here on Storytime? You know what we do. We take our vitamins, you guys. And the most exciting part about it is we want to make sure that we take our vitamins according to whatever it says on the back. And my servings per day is 2 soft little gummy vitamins. Now, I can either get 2 of the same or 1 of each. And you know what? I feel like today might be a 1 of each day. I don't really know, but I like to guess. Kind of makes it fun because I want to remember to take my vitamins. Now, I know, well, they smell like candy. It's so sweet smelling. And sometimes they taste like candy. They look a little like candy, but they're not candy. No. You know what? They're not. So you want to only take your recommended daily dosage. So this is where we practice good manners along with our healthy habits. So please make sure that whomever it is that you're getting your vitamin help from, meaning perhaps it's a mom or a dad or a dad or a dad or a mom and an aunt and an uncle, whoever it is, say please and thank you. Another guess in. Frank Simon says it's going to be too pink. Let me tell you something right now, Frank Simon. If it's too pink, that means that you're wishing me silly faces because you know my mouth is watering already because that's what happens with the 2 pink ones. And then I'm going to have to sing you happy birthday right away. Not going to sing it to you after. Are you willing to take that bet, Frank Simon? And then right after this, you know we have to go do that alliterative sentence. I'm nervous. Today's letter is Y. It's probably going to be some kind of a wackadoodle words. I have no idea. Okay. And then we read from the most amazing book, The Beginner's Guide to the Universe. Frank Simon, why don't you pick the page since tomorrow there will be no story time for I will be at work. And I would love to find out what page you would pick between 7 and 158. Okay? So, are you ready for the big reveal? Oh yeah, kids, don't chew with your mouth open. And don't talk with your mouth full. Neither one of those are cool. Or displaying good manners. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Frank Simon. Sorry, it's a 1 of each day. But you know what? You probably beat me at the, what you call it? What is the thing called? Alliterative sentence. Holy guacamole. I had no idea that my sounds were on. That's not okay. Hopefully I don't get any more text messages. My computer. I have to figure out how to shut that down. I have no idea. Whatever. Okay. So I apologize for the dinging. I mean, there's lots of noises here, but that was not anything whatever. Anyway, we're going to take our vitamin right now, okay? Focusing today has been quite the challenge, and it's been brought to you by I Lost a Letter. Now, here we go. Here's pink and here's purple. We're going to take this together on the count of 3, kids. Are you ready? 1, 2. No chewing with your mouth open. 3. Yikes! I got a new minty toothpaste. And what? Gosh, that was sour. Oh my goodness. But we did it. We made it through our vitamins. Practice healthy habits and good manners. Hello. That's sassy. All right, so page 36 for Frank Simon, because tomorrow's his birthday. We're not going to be here. I think sounds like a perfect page. Is that how old you're turning, Frank? Younger than me. All right, let's check it out. Mike Dooley, what do you have for us today? Page 36. All right, here we go. Detours, challenges, and crises are simply cover for miracles that had no other way of reaching you. Oh my goodness, you ready, Frank? Don't let the miracles that have not transpired yet blind you to those that have. Your dreams are what the universe has dreamed for you. Most miracles aren't obvious until long after they happen, which likely means that in your life, as you read these words, some big ones have recently happened that will soon change everything. At all times, far more is happening on your behalf than your physical sense will ever reveal. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. You know what? No, 3 for March and 6 for tomorrow, LOL. You would think that I would get that one, but let's just do a little bonus for you since your birthday's on a Saturday. Holy guacamole. Things are falling all over here. Holy guacamole. Guacamole's delicious, by the way. I read out of the Complete Notes from the Universe for Dawn's birthday. I'm going to go to page 36 for you now. Let's see what's happening here. 36. Oh my gosh! Are you ready? This is amazing. What part of visualize do you think most people misunderstand? Frank, these are messages for you. Or don't they do it? Or don't they do it just once a day for 5 minutes a day because they've yet to realize that whatever it is they most want lies only a little thinking away. Can you hear me now? Just once a day for 5 minutes a day, followed by a little preparing the way, and you too could sing like Madonna, Frank, golf like Tiger, well, and waltz like Matilda. That's a pretty awesome birthday message. You know what else? I'm going to sing happy birthday to you right now, Frank. I'm going to sing it to you like Frank Sinatra. No, I'm just kidding. I just had this hat from Girls Gone Green the other day. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you and many more. I hope you like that. That was just for you, Frank. Even though it's a day early, it's for you. Oh, Yogi says happy birthday, okay? I just want to let you know he was singing. You couldn't hear him because his face is in that pillow because that's how he sleeps. But yeah. Yogi, look. Look at the way this dog sleeps. He's got his head on the birthday unicorn's head, which is why I couldn't use the birthday unicorn. You are the most adorable. I love you. Oh, my God. He's such a sweetie. All right. Now, let's check out Frank Simon's alliterative sentence. Not looking. I'm looking. Yesterday, young Yakov yawned in Yugoslavia. Yesterday, young Yakov yawned in Yugoslavia. Yesterday, young Yakov yawned in Yugoslavia. I was trying to put a different twist to it. Yesterday, young Yakov yawned in Yugoslavia. I have to say, I think I got it. I mean, I don't know. I have to wait for the official response from Ireland, but I don't think it's happening today because I think today someone might be otherwise busy. Well, Frank, you know what? I'm going to let you be the judge. It's your birthday, so judge away. All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. It is the moment we send love and light. I am going to now read this. Oh, thank you. You're such a gentleman. Well, since it's my birthday, I'll let you have this one, Bezos. You know what, Frank? I'm going to gift it to you because I like the way that you used your words, and you are amazing. And I love the fact that you've committed to becoming such a great part of the experience on Storytime with Donna Vee. And I'm so appreciative of our friendship, and I can't wait to see you at a comedy show again. Yeah, I do. I can't wait. All right, are you ready now? Drum roll, please. Where's my little drum roller? You know, I'm not going to go crazy looking for more stuff today, honestly. Just going to hit a bell. The moment we've all been waiting for, the big reveal of the letter that was written by Cinnamon and Mush to Dear Yogi. Can you just stand it? I can't stand this. Feel better, Yogi. And it's a little card, and that would be Cinnamon, I'm guessing. Oh, no, that's Yogi. Okay. And inside it says, to Yogi, Cinnamon and I hope you feel better. Stay strong. Woof, Mush, and Cinnamon. XOXOXO. Hi, Donna. The dogs wanted to make you and Yogi this card. As you can see, they are skilled in drawing and writing. Hope all is well. Your friend, Shari. I am so appreciative of this amazing Get Well card, and it will always stay here in the Storytime room, and it's going to go right next to little Yogi. Yogi. Look at this. And just in case anyone has forgotten what the most adorable little pups look like, this is Cinnamon and Mush. Cinna and Mush. So, I think we need to send love and light today to all of our friends that rescue animals, all of our friends that raise money for animals, farmers. I love saying that, like, anyone, vets, like definitely veterinarians that save the animals and help to keep them healthy, and all of our dog owners. And of course, I want to say, if you have a puppy or a kitten, or you had, and maybe, just maybe, that they've taken their little trip over the Rainbow Bridge, we're going to say, like peace and love and light. And we're going to send that to them too today. So I think we're definitely getting out Dragonfly. And then we are going to, I would hold Yogi, except for I think he'd squirm a lot. He just gets a little squirm. I have a friend who's here with us today. One of the books that we're going to read is about this dog friend. Do you remember? Ugly Dog. Oh my goodness. Ugly Dog is a dog that we're going to read about today. And Ugly Dog is the dog that nobody wanted, and that somebody actually finally did because it was the perfect match. They were the perfect match. And you want to know what? There's a dog out there for every leash and a leash for every dog. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent me love and light and wishes and prayers for little Yogi. And I'll keep everyone posted as best I can. And yeah, the Hulk is doing okay today. Today he took his medicine because I finally figured out that he likes it in a cheeseburger. I need to go get more cheeseburgers, so I ran out. Yeah. Who knew he was a Burger King fan? All right, are you ready? On the count of 3, we're going to send love and light from our heads, our hearts, and our whole being. So if you have someone that you want to send love and light out to, or someone special that's a fur puppy, or someone who we want to say a prayer for, please join us now in doing so. All right? So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was so beautiful and peaceful and loving, and I just want to say thank you. All right, you ready, Ugly Dog? I'll bring you back out when we read again. You can go over here and hang out with Yogi, Dragonfly. It's going to be awesome. So let's breathe our way into stories by saying, I am grateful for my yogi. I am blessed to have him here every day. I am a happier person because of my pet. I am ready to read. All right, you guys. Are you so excited? I have so many great stories today, 3 to be exact. And the first book that we are going to read is, hold it, right behind me. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's. What on the actual earth is happening here at story time? Donna, get it together. Wait a second. I have the cutest little puppy book. Nope. Nope. And nope. Holy cow, Abunga. Is this truly even possible for today? It is. You know what? That's because it's about animals and I have like a 3-second goldfish memory. And all of a sudden, I'm running around chasing my tail like a dog. When seriously, if I was a cat, I'd be a little bit more ready because they're always prepared. Cats are prepared for everything. Obviously, I had birdseed this morning, just like a canary. All right. I had the cutest little book that was little for the little kids because I have longer books for the adults. But yet again, Donna, perhaps it's where the letter was. We're just going to go with the flow today, kids. I am. I'm having a wackadoodle day. But you know what? It's all right. Here we go. Let's talk about Clifford. Clifford makes a friend. Clifford is another one of the dogs that we love to read about. And Clifford could not fit on this bed. Absolutely not. The boy sees the dog. The dog sees the boy. The boy runs. I guess it was a blessing in disguise. I didn't know this was such a teeny tiny amount of words in this book. The dog runs. That's right. Everything's gonna be all right. I love that song. Oh, Sammy and Sunny are sending their love to Yogi. The dog runs. The boy jumps. That looks like fun. That looks like absolute fun. The dog jumps. The boy and the dog spin and spin and spin. You know who does that? Madeline and Annabelle. The boy makes a face. The dog makes a face. Can you make a silly face? That's kind of like what Clifford's doing. Oh, the boy laughs. The boy is laughing. The dog licks the boy, and he likes boys who laugh. He's giving him kisses. Because that's definitely one thing that's true. Our animals can't really communicate the same way we can, right? So they communicate through kisses and cuddles and hugs, and they wag their tails if they have a tail. The boy does a cartwheel. So says the dog. They are friends. See that? Oh, good morning, Alejandra. Thank you. You're so sweet. Clifford makes a friend. Okay. Are you ready for the next book? This is going to be good. This is The Ugly Dog by Brian Ostrowski, who is a local author from Nutley, New Jersey, which is where I am live from. Okay, let's get our ugly dog. He's right here. Okay, you see him? He's hanging out with Yogi. Sorry, Yogi. Yogi got really upset. He's like, can you not move the ugly dog? Listen, Yogi, I'm sorry. All right? So ugly dog is right there. You can see him in the corner. Let me see if I could go like that. There we go. Now we can see little Yogi. He sleeps a lot. Yeah, he does. But we love each other so much. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's put this little duck by you. Oh, little duck. You can put Quack by you. I love Quack. Do you hear him snoring? Okay. The Ugly Dog by Brian Ostrowski. There once was a small pet store on Washington Street, crammed between two buildings made of concrete. Now, just so you know, this is a true story. This pet store existed in Bloomfield on Washington Street. It was owned by an old man with snowy white hair and a fat little body that was shaped like a pear. The man had lots of pets, and everyone was unique. Gerbils and snakes, birds with colorful beaks. He had fish and mice and kittens and frogs. But one thing was certain, he had too many dogs. Terriers, beagles, bulldogs and poodles, boxers, retrievers, and a cute labradoodle. Crates and crates filled with barking mutts. He had so many dogs, it was driving him nuts. I have to sell all of these dogs, said the man, but first I need to come up with a plan. Suddenly, the man had a wonderful thought. I'm not closing today till every dog has been bought. He hung a sign in the window that was sure to entice. It said, today only, all dogs are half price. Now, this is one way to get a dog. We love to rescue dogs, right? But if you're going to go buy a dog, go somewhere where you know that the pet store cares for the animals. Yeah, you want to make sure. This man definitely looks like he took good care of his pets. Well, his dogs. Now, before the customers come through the door, I better feed all the pets in the store. See? He's feeding them. He fed the gerbils, the mice, and all of the fish. And he poured some fresh milk in each kitten's dish. He fed the slithering snakes and the birds and the frogs. Then he turned his attention to the crates full of dogs. Okay, quit your barking, he yelled to the brood as he dug his hand into a large bag of food. One by one, he gave each dog a scoop until he finally came to the last of the group. A little old dog that had been there for years, ugly and mangy from his tail to his ears. His fur was all messy and dirty and tangled, and from his small mouth, two large buck teeth dangled. One eye was wide open, one eye was half closed, and on top of his snout sat a big bulbous nose. This is a really good-looking dog. I think so. I know you've been here for quite a long time, but I'll see even you. Oh, sell, excuse me. I'll sell even you when the folks see my sign. The man put some food on the ugly dog's plate. Then he said with a smile, you'll see. Just you wait. Oh, look at how cute he is. Poor little buddy. The man glanced at the clock. It was 9:04. Well, it looks like it's time to open the store. And just 1 minute later, at 9:05, the first customer of the day had arrived. A skinny old lady with gray hair and a cane bought a fat young chow with a big furry mane. Save puppies. A tall man then entered and without hesitation picked out a black and white spotted Dalmatian. Look at how cute they are. They look so happy. A short time later, a blonde woman walked in. She left with a beagle and an ear-to-ear grin. The old man crossed his arms and said with a smirk, I knew the sign in the window would work. It certainly did. A bit too well, in fact, because 1 hour later, the pet store was packed. Packed with people who thought that it'd be nice to visit the shop and buy a dog for half price. The boxer was sold, then the pug, then the collie, then the golden retriever, who was always so jolly. The mangy dog watched as the others were sold. He wished that he wasn't so ugly and old. Oh, he's so not. Still, the little dog tried really hard to impress. He wagged his tail and puffed out his chest. But nothing, the desperate dog, did seem to matter. No one wanted a pet that was ugly and tattered. Aw, look at the dog. The crowd started to thin as the day wore on, until finally the very last shopper was gone. The man looked at his watch. It was 6 on the nose, so he flipped the door sign from open to closed. The store was now silent. The day was now done. Every dog had been sold. Well, every dog except one. Oh, look at him. It's baby. I almost did it. I almost sold every mutt. But again, the ugly dog did not make the cut. The man reached through the bars. He pet the dog's head. Next time, my friend, the old man said. The little dog sighed and slumped to the floor when suddenly there was a knock at the door. The dog's ears perked up. Who on earth could that be? He squeezed his head through the bars in order to see. Come on. How cute is that dog? The man walked to the front and opened the door. There stood 2 people he'd never seen before. A man and a woman, both expensively dressed. Her evening gown sparkled. His suit was well pressed. Store's closed for the day, the old man sighed. Sorry we're late, the woman replied. Are there any dogs left? Asked the man in the suit. Well, just one, said the old man, but he isn't that cute. If you don't mind, said the woman, we'd still like to see. The old man just shrugged. Sure thing, follow me. So he let them both in, even though it was late, and showed them the dog all alone in its crate. The couple did not speak. All they did was stare. "I told you," said the old man to the well-dressed pair. The woman whispered something. What I could not say. Oh, what I could not say. The young man simply nodded. Then all three walked away. The old man guided the couple out of the store, and everything became very quiet once more. As the ugly dog watched the hope drain from his eyes, he sat on his bed and started to cry. With his claw, he scratched another mark on the wall, which was covered in lines, a few thousand in all. One for each day that the crate was his home, one for each day that he spent all alone. Oh my goodness, that's breaking my heart. But before another sad tear could be shed, a loud voice made the ugly dog jump from his bed. Curious, the dog peered through the bars of his crate. Standing there was a small boy, no older than 8. His glasses sat crookedly on the bridge of his nose, and his clothes were mismatched from his head to his toes. His shoes were untied, and his hair was a mess. The last time he combed it, it was anyone's guess. "What do you think, son?" the man asked the child. "He's perfect," the boy said. Aw. And the ugly dog smiled. Oh, the ugly dog found his home. Isn't that amazing? The Ugly Dog, written by author Brian Ostrowski, and that was his family in there. That was his wife, Steph. I know that for sure. And Patrick, I'm guessing that was their son, Patrick. But how great is that book? I love that book. I love that story. Okay, are you ready for our third and final book? Yes, I think you are. Where did my sounds go? Holy cow. Our third and final book for today, in honor of our friends across the pond. Who, you might ask? I'll show you one more time because they're just the cutest little pups in the whole wide world. That's Annabelle, and that's Madeline by Ludwig Bemelmans. I'll get it. I mean, listen, today has been a little bit of a struggle, but I have to say, I got my dog by my side. Nothing could bother me today. Right, buddy? All right. Madeline in London. In an old house in Paris that was covered in vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. The smallest one was Madeline. In another old house that stood next door lived Pepito, the son of the Spanish ambassador. An ambassador doesn't have to pay rent, but he has to move to wherever he's sent. He took his family and his hat. They left for England, all but the cat. "I'm glad," said the cat. "There goes that bad hat. Let him annoy some other kitten at the embassy in Great Britain." The little girls all cried, "We'd like to go to London too." In London, Pepito just picked at his dinner. Soon he grew thin, and then he grew thinner. And when he began to look like a stick, his mama said, My, this boy looks sick. I think Pepito is lonely for Madeline and the little girls next door. His papa called Paris. Hello, Miss Clavel. My Pepito is not at all well. He misses you, and he's lonesome for Madeline and the little girls next door. Maybe request the pleasure of your company. There's plenty of room here at our embassy. Quick, darlings, pack your bags, and we'll get out to the airport and catch the next jet. I wish. Wouldn't that be magical? Getting on the next jet. Oh, fill the house with lovely flowers. Fly our flags from all the towers. For Papito's birthday cake, the most wonderful birthday cake. Place 12 beds in 2 straight lines. The last one here will be Madeline's. Well, welcome to London. The weather's fine, and it's exactly 9:30. Good heavens, said Miss Clavel. We brought no toy for His Excellency's little boy. Said Madeline. Everybody knows, of course. He always said he craved a horse. In their little purses and in Miss Clavel's bag, there wasn't enough money to buy the meanest nag. But in London, there's a place to get a retired horse to keep as a pet. And when they went to the place, they found a horse that was gentle, strong, and sound. Looks like the Black Stallion or Seabiscuit. Some poor old Dobbins are made into glue, but not this one. Look, he's as good as new. They bathed him, and they washed all the yuck off of him. Happy birthday, Pepito. Happy birthday to you. This lovely horse belongs to you. My goodness, that's quite a gift. Can you imagine getting that? Hello, Amazon Prime. I'm here to deliver your horse. I mean, that would be wild. Just then, a trumpet blew. Suddenly outside, and off he flew over the wall to take his place at the head of the Queen's Lifeguards, which he had always led before the Royal Society for the Protection of Horses. He had retired him from Her Majesty's forces. Whoa, look at that. Oh dear, they've gone. Oh, what a pity. Come, children, we'll find them in the city. Careful, girls, watch your feet. Look right before you cross the street. Oh, for a cup of tea and crumpets. Hark, hark, there go the sound of trumpets. A cup of tea and some crumpets. Sound delicious. These birds have seen all this before. The artwork, isn't it beautiful? But they are glad of an encore. And so are the people on a ship and shore. Looks beautiful. And now it's getting really grand. Here comes the mascot and his band. The people below are stout and loyal, and those on the balcony, mostly royal. Wow, look at that. The show is over. It's getting dark. In the city, in the park. Dinner is waiting. We must be on time. Now let's find Pepito and Madeline. Well, isn't it lovely? They're standing sentry right here at the White Hall entry. That is the power and the beauty in England. Everyone does his duty. Visiting is fun and gay. Let's celebrate a lovely day. Everyone had been well fed. Everyone was in his bed. Only one was forgotten. He'd been on his feet all day long without anything to eat. Can you imagine? In a cottage that was thatched, wearing trousers that were patched, lived the gardener, who loved flowers, especially in the morning hours, when their faces fresh with dew smiled at him. How do you do? He has an earring and everything. I love it. The gardener, who was never late, opened up the garden gate. The gardener dropped his garden hose. You see that? There wasn't a daisy or a rose. All my work and all my care for naught. Oh, this is hard to bear. Do you know what happened? I know. Do you know? I think maybe the horse, perhaps. Where's my celery, carrots, tomatoes, and my beans and peas, and not an apple on my apple trees? Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Oh, look at that little guy. Hello, little turtle. The turtle's crying. Look at that. Oh, look who's lying there with his feet up in the air. I feel his breath. He's not dead yet. Quick, Pepito, get the vet. Holy guacamole. I didn't see that coming. Yikes. The vet said, don't worry. He's only asleep. Help me get him on his feet. As a diet, there's nothing worse than green apples and roses for an old horse. Dear lady, said Miss Clavel, we beg your pardon. It seems our horse has eaten up your garden. Heck of a birthday present. A little sunshine, a little rain, and it will all be the same again. Pepito's mother said, quite so, quite so. Still, I'm afraid the horse must go. No, come on. Then Madeline cried, I know what to do. Pepito, let us take care of him for you. That's so sad. Fasten your seatbelts. In half an hour, you will see the Eiffel Tower. Madeline, Madeline, where have you been? We've been to London to see the Queen. Did they bring the horse on the plane? They brought the horse on the plane. At last, sighed Madeline, we are able to sit down without being 13 at table. They brushed his teeth and gave him bread and covered him up and put him to bed. Look at that. Can you imagine? They brought him home, and now he's with them. Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep, said Miss Clavel. As she turned out the light and closed the door, there were 12 upstairs, and below, one more. So how amazing was that? Madeline is our friend, our puppy friend, all the way over in Ireland. But did you see the connections and the threads? Yeah, there was a veterinarian in our story. And we sent love and light to veterinarians and to those who rescue animals, like the ones that retire the horses. And in the ugly dog story, they had all the dogs, got to find someone for them. It's so amazing how that works because animals are truly a gift. They are. Right, Yogi? You're my buddy. Want to come here and say goodbye? Could you? Would you? No. He said no, thank you. Come on. No, Yogi likes to sleep these days, and I respect the way he lays. And now I'm rhyming, just like the book. I'm not really going to be able to complete that look. But anyhow, you know what we do at this part, right? This is where, all right, let's keep him in there. We're going to send you more love and light, Yogi. And we're going to send us all out with a hug. We never, ever forget the squishmallow from Liliana and Melanie all the way out in Massachusetts. Because this is filled with so many hugs that I love to share with everyone. And then, of course, we get to hug each other. So, thank you so much for this little live. I'm going to put this right by you, Yogi, so you can feel all the hugs that the girls filled up that little squishmallow with, okay? Next to the ugly doll and our card from Sherry. And we had all of our puppies and our friends. We had Hershey and Dash, Sin and Mush. I just honestly cannot remember the names of the ducks and the chickens. And then, of course, look at how beautiful little Madeline, little Bella. See that? And now, you know what? I will tell you this, okay? If you want, what you can do is, let me see, where is it? You could take a little nap. Just like Cinnamon and Mush. Because sometimes story time makes you sleepy, and sometimes story time makes you want to go out. But if you do go out, don't forget, wear your masks, okay? Be responsible. Don't be a silly goose or duck. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy. We are going to put our right hand on our left shoulder and our left hand on our right. And give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight and know that I love you and everything's going to be all right. So hug your pets. Hug your, well, I don't know if you could hug your fish. Might squish them. But send them love and light. You know how we send love and light to each other? If you have a pet that you just can't hug, maybe it's a little fish. Or I don't know if you could hug a gecko. Maybe you could. Or a bird. I don't know. But you know how to send love and light, right? And it works just like that. You put them in your head, put them in your heart, your whole being. You send the beam of white light from you to your pet, and I know that your pet is going to send it right back to you. So thank you for joining me today on this special day, honoring Yogi and all of the animals and pets and friends of Yogis out there, because it just means so much to me, and I appreciate it so much. And now, let's breathe our way out. Oh, that's right. The ducks are Reggie and Regina. Okay. And Willow and Big Whitey and Pew are the chickens. Nice. I knew I'd get an answer. Okay. You ready? Here we go. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am healthy. I am totally content. Thank you so much for watching today and for sitting through my craziness. I had to get that letter and the right books. And I will say that I can't believe it's almost a year and I'm not giving up. Nope, I'm going to keep it going because I love spending the mornings with you. It makes my day that much better. And I thank you so much and I honor you. And I'll see you on Sunday. So many blessings, love and light.